Hi everyone! Today I will show you my new collection. I'm not in my studio but at the farm, and I've done some inspiration here for some stamps of different animals like these cows, and I've designed also some stencils, embossing folder and dies. So let's take a look for one moment. First over in Dutch. Hallo lieve mensen, ik ben hier op de kinderboerderij in Os en ik wil je vandaag de nieuwe collectie laten zien en hij heet On the Farm. Dus laten we gauw gaan kijken, gaan we terug naar de studio. So let me first start by showing you the die cuts on this On the Farm theme. This is a little door of the stable, and this together is a windmill. So here is the windmill, and here I have some hay and the rake, and here you can see the barn door with some pigs in it. This little piece of wood you can use for closing. You can put it like this as a door, and you can also put it sideways like this. Just like a bunch of animals in the stables. That's for the die cuts. And here the embossing folder. It has a wood design. Let me show you. Here's the folder. You can use it as a sandwich and put paper in it, but it gives too much pressure to your paper when you use it as described on your machine. So please take a plate off or put some paper on it for a little bit less pressure, otherwise it will torn your paper. So this is the result when you put the paper in it. As you can see, it almost torn, but not really. You can look through it. I think a little bit prettier result when you use the folder like this. So let me show you. I have a Sizzix, a Big Shot, and I've tried out different sandwiches. So every machine is different and you must try it for yourself what gives the best result. So I've put this plate in it, this plate, and then some paper. So Let's say I like to give it a sentence here. So I place it over here. Like this. Put over the plate and put some extra paper on it. Run it through your machine and it gives this result. So a little less deep cuttings, so you can see the difference. Let me show you on this one. This is with the open folder and this is with the closed folder. Please be careful for your machine. First use a less thick sandwich and then put some paper extra in it to look for the best result. Now over to the stamps. Let me start by showing you cow. Here you can see the stamps. I've made the paws separate and this little bridge is for his neck. So you can make your own projects. This one's called horse. Same thing here with the paws. Some words to go with it. Then sheep. And same here with the big sheep head and a separate paws. And here, piggy. This is just an example when you place some mud on the piggy, but I've not, as you can see, made it on the stamps. Because there were some English words on the stamps, I also designed some Dutch words, so over in Dutch. Omdat ik ook bij de stempels weer Engelse teksten heb gebruikt, voor jullie ook nog apart wat Nederlandse teksten. Loeigoeie, spetterende, gefeliciteerd, joehoe, modderdag, geluk, hooi, beterschap, reetegoed, koe, kudde, boera, beste, varkentje. Dus je kunt maken, dat varkentje heb je goed gewassen. Merci beaucoup. Een fijne dag gewenst. Jij bent mijn beste vriend of vriendin. Nou, verschillende mogelijkheden om jouw kaartje leuk in het Nederlands op te leuken. So let me show you how to make a really fast background. Like this. With an awesome result. It shimmers, as you can see. I've made it with the shimmer powders from Nuvo. So let me show you how quick it works. Here I've combined 3 colors. Let's do that with some other colors, like some blue, some green, and some light green. Just tap slightly on the bottle. You don't have to use much. Then spray over it with some water. And let it dry. So this one is still drying with 3 different colors of green. This one's almost dry. And I have a blue one. And this one I showed you already. So let's make some characters to put on these tags. Let me show you how I color my stamps with my Copic markers. And here you can see the results. This one's the cow. This is the piggy. The horse. And the sheep. I will always love you. Now over to the stencils. This is the kitchen towel design, and this is the handkerchief. This is the theedoek and the zakdoek. Here I've used some glaze, some texture paste, I must say. That's this one from Ranger. You can use every kind of brand, but this gives a shiny result. Then here the wobbler from my first collection. With the guinea pigs, there's some wobblers. They're called action dice. And this is also a wobbler. And here you can see the kitchen towel background. This little piggy wishes you an awesome birthday. And this is the shovel from the die cuts. Joehoe, rete goed. This is the handkerchief. Also with the same technique as this one, but used here white paper and got over it with the oxides. And here for the kitchen towel, for the theedoek, You're Bakking Awesome met het paardje. Now another overview of the collection with the dies, the wood embossing folder, stencil with the handkerchief design and the kitchen towel stencil, some Dutch words, the sheep, piggy, cow and horse. I hope you like this new collection and I'm very curious what you will make of it. Please tag me in your projects and let me know in the comments what you think of this collection. Let me show you some examples I've showed you earlier. I hope you have lots of fun with this On the Farm collection. See you next time. Bye bye.